Act 2 is done! Molly! Trying to find the cat. Hey! Act 2 is done! Hey, what's up my writing friends? Welcome back to my AuthorTube channel. I am Autumn Ashley, and in today's video, I will be passing 40,000 words and finishing Act 2. I'm feeling really inspired. I was on a live stream last night, or the night before last. The night before last, with Trinity Lem, and we wrote so much. I was so flippin' productive, and I was so close to 40,000 words, but we are going to do that today in this vlog.
That's how I feel. I dream all night and day. Could you give us a chance if you might? And I deserve it, please, one last time. Could you give us a chance? We'll be so fine.
This is super exciting. I was able to finish chapter 17, which means I have one more chapter of Act 2 to write and complete before I am finished with Act 2. Also, I passed 40,000 words. So that's super exciting. I'm very excited about that. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe I have 40,000 words written for this novel. Like, this is insane. Comparing my novel from what it was like in my draft 0 versus what it is in this draft 1, there's so many differences between the two drafts. Draft 1 is by no means perfect, but I just feel like there's so much more potential with the story, and realizing the mistakes that I made for the first draft, or the draft 0 that I wrote last year, I think that's helping me with this draft. My thoughts on the story. So it definitely needs work. There are some things where I know I've missed some stuff that's happened in Act 1 that I have not included in Act 2, but there are also some new things that, because the story has grown and I've become more familiar with the world, there are definitely things that I'm going to have to go back when I'm finally revising everything. I'm definitely gonna have to go back and world build and make sure things make sense. Even though I did a lot of world building before I started this draft, it's just I'm becoming more comfortable with the world, so I can expand on some of the things that I just kind of briefly touched on, or just kind of, you know, skipped over. This journey of writing my first draft has been so fun, and it has been a wild ride for sure. I'm very proud of a little over 40,000 words, and I'm almost done with Act 2. So I'm hitting goals, and I'm getting as close to these goals as possible. Honestly, it was more of a struggle writing Act 2. Act 1 honestly was a breeze compared to Act 2, because I feel like with Act 2, I'm trying to connect what's happening. Well, that's what I'm doing, but I'm, you know, trying to write connecting Act 1 to Act 3. So it's a little more challenging just because of everything that needs to come together, and everything that I need to write for Act 2 has a purpose. So it's been a fun challenge writing this Act 2.
I hope one day, somehow, I always will meet again, 'cause I've been wondering why we still play as we were friends. I hope somehow I always will meet again. It's time to care. We should just share love one day. Mine, mine, mine.
Hi. Several days later, I am just going to pick right back up where I left off. I'm not 100% sure where in my writing I left off. I will go over all of that before I start writing and working on the last chapter in Act 2. Let's go ahead and make some progress in my story, and I will check in with you guys in a bit.
Alone and bored, that's how you feel. You went so far away. You should give us a chance, please be kind. I need to see you just one last time. You should give us a chance, we'll feel alive.
I've also been reviewing my revised outline that I have been using, and what I have been using for writing this first draft. And there are some things that have definitely changed from my original outline to what I'm actually writing now, and I consider that an an absolutely awesome thing. It's telling me that my story is evolving, and I'm one of those people where I'm very open-minded and I'm totally fine with change, and I'm totally fine with kind of straying a little bit and pantsing a little bit of what is happening in the story, because it's keeping that element of surprise alive for me. So it's not so much of like I have to stick by this outline. The whole story is going to be changing, and I know it is, and that's totally fine. I'm really loving how the story is really evolving and turning into something that I did not expect to happen. Now, does that say it's perfect? Absolutely not, but I'm loving just the progress that I'm making with the story and where it's headed. Even though I have my outline, it's an awesome base, especially if I kind of get stuck in something and I'm not sure where to go. I will refer back to my outline and see what happened in the previous couple of chapters and what is going to be going forward. It's fantastic, and I'm really enjoying it, but I wanted to give you guys that update as well. So let's go ahead and get back to writing, and I will update you guys soon.
I hope one day, somehow, I always will meet again, 'cause I've been wondering why we still play as we were friends. I hope somehow I always will meet again. It's time to care. We should just share love one day. Mine, mine, mine. Night, you're mine, you're mine, you're mine. Night, you're mine, you're mine, you're mine, you're mine. Night, you're mine, you're mine, you're mine. Day, just
Y'all, I am literally freaking out right now. I finished Act 2. I did it. I know I still have one act left, but I am 66% through writing an entire novel. Is this even real? I have been working on this story since April of 2020, and I just finished Act 2 of the first draft. I'm so excited right now. I cannot even believe this. It's so emotional when you work so hard at something and you see the progress that you're making, and it is just so rewarding. I'm really about to cry. Like, oh my gosh. Not only are we so blipping close to finishing, we are staying on track. I'm staying on my deadline, and I'm so happy I was able to vlog it and to share it. So, Rocco! Act 2 is done! Molly! Trying to find the cat. Hey! Act 2 is done! Okay, yeah, she doesn't care. I'm going to continue to write. We're gonna work towards chapter 20, I think, chapter 19. Chapter 19, we're gonna work towards chapter 19 right now and start Act 3. Oh my god. I made a whole bunch of progress in this video. So to recap everything that we did in this video, I was able to finish Act 2, which was a huge accomplishment, and I love the way that it ended. And I went ahead and started making some pretty good progress in Act 3. I think Act 3 is going to probably be the most challenging, since there are some things that changed from Act 1 to Act 2, but we're gonna keep pushing forward. We're not gonna overthink it too much. We're just going to get the words down, do our best, and this is what editing is for. I believe I ended up getting a little over 41,000 words for the entire draft. I just want to thank everybody for being part of this journey. Thank you all so much for your encouragement and just being here, honestly, being part of this journey and rooting me on, and I greatly appreciate it, and I'm so happy to have you all here with me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please be sure to give this video a thumbs up, and if you are not subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you subscribed, and you can be part of this writing journey. I will see you in the next one. Bye.